No.
Are we?
Yep. In a couple of seconds.
Are we alive?
No.
Are we?
Yep. Right now, yes. Yep. In a couple of seconds.
Okay, we are.
Voice check then.
Voice check, yep. Good. Sounds good. Everybody sounds good. Of course, oops. Classic David already with the questions. How are you doing, Classic David? Are you working out outside again? Wait, I should probably be closing all of this. Yeah, that's my cat saying hello in the background. What do you think, cat? Are we gonna short the Bitcoin today? Oh yeah. Oh, now it's the right time. She wants to play now. I can see her jumping up and down. The usual cat stuff. Just having fun.
Yes.
So how are you doing, guys? Right? We are back again, me and Arnaud. So the last stream we had, so the last one we did have on 27th, right? We were right on schedule.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Yeah. So it was right on 27th. So now it's 4th of May, and we are closely getting. Oh my gosh! Would you stop doing all this? So we are closely getting to the summertime, right? So actually, it's May 21st. Is the first summertime, or is it in June? I actually don't. June. Sorry. I mean, it's like apparently I don't even know when the summer.
Let's enjoy the spring before.
Yeah. The thing is, like, looks like I don't even know when the summer starts. You know, that's how much of a basement dweller I am. Trading basement dweller, right? So yeah, there might be some racket in background because my cat is going absolutely crazy on my couch right now. So I can't really help this at the moment. You know how it is, pets, right? So before we already have Classic David and Babata Silvio asking the question. Sadly, still no Satoshi, right? Satoshi is definitely late today for us, but I guess we can talk a little bit about what we all came here today, and it's probably Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin, boys. Now I'm gonna tell you guys, I am super sad. Can you tell me why I'm super sad or not?
Oh, you've been missed for a couple of pips or something like this, I guess.
Exactly. Like you can see my buy area, and I blame the stream, man. I said I was gonna short it here. I blame the stream. God damn, because they front ran me. You know what I'm saying? They front ran me. You can definitely see. Oh, guys. So yeah, I had. Not gonna lie with you guys. I had a decent size of my short right here, decent size short, and I kind of knew it's a little bit greedy on the old entry side and everything, but you know, it was just like it was the perfect area to retest before going down after the weekly close what we've had. And you know, we all remember the weekly close, right? I think the weekly close already happened on the last week. My gosh, the cat is wild. Okay, the weekly close actually happened the week prior, right? Yeah, on 17th of April, and you can see this weekly close was actually the first time. Jesus Christ, this weekly close was actually for the first time that we lost this important level, right? This important swing point level, as you say, and this happened for the first time on the whole push of the Bitcoin up, right? We can see that this has happened for the first time on this entire run, especially on weekly. I mean, even if you look at it from weekly, this was crazy bullish, right? I mean, this is pretty bullish, but yeah, kept the bullishness. And this was the first time that we lost the level. Oh my gosh, what are those sounds, right? You can really tell it's spring or not, because you know what they get. You know, the cats like to mate and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They make all these crazy noises. But actually, you know, whether or not it's a really nice pet to have, to be honest, even though sometimes it is a little bit, but it does make life a little bit more fun, you know. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because cat can be dumb.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point, and you don't have to walk it like every morning, right? That's the big plus point for me. You know, she can take care of herself. But yeah, as I was saying, and here we are, right? That was the perfect short, which unfortunately got missed. And also, like I said, I was probably playing a little bit greedy, but actually, I'm wondering if I would be filled on other exchanges, but yeah, I will not check that now. So anyways, Right now, speaking of which, we already know what the important area next is going to be. So now the Bitcoin will has high chances of retesting this, right? Now it has high chances of retesting it, and this would actually act as our first profit take from this one. So right now, after having such price action, what we have to do is move the stop loss to break even, because it's either going to go down now or it's not going to move, right? So we will actually move the stop loss right on top of this week, and that currently would have dropped already for like 4.5k or something, and our first profit target is then around $6,000 minus or 11%. But yes, if we do lose this level, then yes, we are going to be aiming for some seriously low. But most likely, if we lose this level, we are going to go all the way down here, which is our main target. That was our main target. So nonetheless speaking, if we do lose this swing now on a daily, I will be trying out for another short. You know, I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up at all on this thing. So I will be trying out for another one. Yeah. So that pretty much would cover it. So let's see what Classic Davis has to say. Alex Arnaud, Satoshi, hey, hey to you as well. Waiting for your BTC area to get hit to short it. Yeah. Just speaking about this, Classic David, it's sad, man. I like we have very little chances of being filled now. Not gonna lie to you, bro. Also got rejected. It also got directed twice on Doge shorting. Think the absurd bubble will punish us big. Yeah, I think that as well. There will be times when absurd bubble will definitely punish us. And Doge, like I already told you about Doge, right? The Doge is when the Doge is finally gonna give me a short. In that case, right? When it's finally gonna give me a short, it's probably not gonna fail me. Same as Bitcoin right here, you know. It's gonna be something super rapid, super fast, and I'm gonna miss it. And Doge is gonna end up being the best shorts of them all. And I still think the Doge is definitely going down minus 90%. Like Doge, I'm certain about it, right? Look at this shit, bro. Like if this shit ain't going down absurdly, you know, to what I'm saying, something like under this, holy shit, then I don't know what is. So yeah, Doge 99. But you know, as you see, it's really hard heavy finding shorts. So yes, I also had a short here, if you're wondering. Also had a short here, and this one wrecked it as well as me. But I see that you shorted actually 31. Okay, 31 was definitely too fast. That was definitely too fast. I know you lost this area, right? But you definitely short. 31 was definitely an aggressive short. But then 42 is actually too late. You know, once you test 42 up here, you're bullish, right? You don't want to short the all-time high. So you're definitely at this time you're still if you happen to break the price up there, you're definitely still bullish. The most optimal way or the most optimal short, what you have on Doge right here, is located in this area. This is the area that has to be retested, and still you remain bearish, right? Still remain bearish, and this is around this. So yeah, it's around 38 to 36. That's around the short I took, and yeah, also got stopped on it on this one. Sadly, then Bitcoin didn't feel me, but you know, Doge will give another one probably in the future. Let me see in 15-minute time frame. Yeah, yep. Look, you're already prepping for one. To be honest, it's already prepping for one, but it's gonna come in future. The only question is it gonna feel me, or is it gonna, you know, not do it, not gonna get it at all? Same as Bitcoin, sadly. When it comes to Ethereum, however, Ethereum is an interesting one. So Ethereum, as we stated above before, you know, it's not bearish. It's not bearish yet. So when you're saying fifth, don't eat, please. Yeah, you know, it's not that bearish yet. So let me see, Babata. Hello, Alex. I'm holding cake and bake. What do you think about that? Continuation or not? Yes, I'll check that after Ethereum. Okay, so speaking about Ethereum, so last time when we had a stream, what was that? So 27th we said? Okay, so the price was here, right? The price was here. So during that logic, during that time, we used this logic. Okay, so we're gonna do a percentage move. So, you know, that was purely this box here, right? This box and this percentage was purely made from the last bull run, right? So what we did is we went on weekly and we said, okay, so Ethereum finished its run on 8th of January. While Bitcoin finished its run on 11th of December, right? So you can already say that Ethereum continued its run for over a month over when Bitcoin was already done, right? So we kind of did say, and then we kind of measured how much that was. So it was like 87%. The Ethereum, since Bitcoin was done, Ethereum still moved for 87%. So we kind of did this from the entry price when we thought that the Ethereum is done. sorry, that Bitcoin is done. We made a line and we kind of pushed it up to 87%. Well, I think it's not correct because that was made on 27th of April. And if you measure it from the weekly, when Bitcoin was done, it was probably on 19th, right? So if we probably should do it from 19th, but if we do it from 19th, let me actually see how big of a difference that is. 19, where's the 19th? Oh, so it's the price for 19 is around here, right? So it's not a big of a difference. Let me see where's the 80% comes in. Oh yeah, it's still in our box. That's good. Okay, yeah. And this box that we have underneath, this one was done by Fips. So we currently on Ethereum, we're hitting it with our current Fib right on spot. This was one of the areas that we are kind of expecting resistance, and this area was made originally at 3.5k, and if I'm not mistaken, it touched, how much did it went above 3.5k? Ooh, and actually we nailed it for $24, so that's pretty good. But yeah, as I said, Ethereum still has is giving us 0 reasons for sell, you know, because as I said, Ethereum could still naturally, hit all the way up here. And, or in this case, even date-wise, it's still got 15 days more to go where you could potentially pump. So for Ethereum, it's definitely not a sell yet. It's still bullish. It's only the Bitcoin is that it's actually quite in question for us at the moment. And the more time we spend underneath there, right, the worse it gets. So yeah, we'll see if Bitcoin still has something power of the left, or this is actually the times when we're gonna go a little bit, that we are gonna slowly start finishing up this bull run. But for now, it's too early to make these claims. We can only trade accordingly as we see fit, right? So when we are presented the opportunity, we take it. We see one on Doge, we take it, even though we got wrecked. I still think that was a correct short you took, classic, except for the first one. I mean, except for the second one. Second one was a little bit too aggressive. Sorry, not aggressive, but too late, to be honest. You took it at a bullish area already. But when it comes to Bitcoin, you see, right? You got wrecked on Doge, but if Bitcoin would have filled you, fuck me, man, you would have made considerable profits because the stop loss was very defined at that stage, right? So yeah. When it comes to this, we're still undecided, but we are definitely prepared for the situation, and we're gonna go continue with it as it goes. Oh wait, that's the wrong chart. Sorry. This one we have to now look for Bittrex chart. Yeah, here we go. First resistance points for us was this. So we said we break it. We have high chances of getting up here, and this is exactly where we're going now for that 16.75. I'm more aiming for towards the middle of this box. So 75 is something that I would deem as a gold standard, right? Now, comparing to how Ethereum did this on weekly from the previous past and all of the here, I'm not expecting to break over 75. I would be let's just say I would be pleasantly surprised if we have the power of breaking that, right? I would be pleasantly surprised at this point. But obviously this is crypto, anything can happen, right? But to my what I'm gonna say is that if you are the guy who trades between Bitcoin and Ethereum, this is gonna be my heavy profit target spot. 75 is gonna be where I'm gonna take most of the profits of Ethereum, flip it over something to Bitcoin, and see what kind of happens again in the future, right? So this is a pretty good spot, and looks like we are closing in for it. Let's see how much more do we need to go. 22% more. I didn't expect it's going to be scaling as fast as it did, but then if you look at it in the past, it always was a fast scaler. It almost never grew slowly, right? So it's always like a pop off, then dump, pop off, then dump, and then sideways a pop again, right? So I guess looks like we're doing exactly the same thing at the moment. So Ethereum still has a little bit of way to go. And if we switch over to Bitcoin dominance, which is very interesting one, as you can see, it still has a little bit to go to our area. This is the area. Well, I'm gonna be quite honest, right? So this is the area I'll be quite shocked to not get a reaction, right? Especially because how we reacted from this one in the first place. Went above the left side, we actually gained something, and now we are returning back at it, right? So I would be quite shocked, and let's just say in this area could potentially be a little bit fatter, but I'll be quite shocked if I'm not gonna get a single reaction off of this area, right, on Bitcoin dominance. So I'm for sure gonna say that if you hit this area right now, bam, there's gonna be a reaction from it. Just don't know how far yet. I will see from the price action, but I'm also not expecting to be a rapid fast one, or should say not a strong one in particular, just because during the times that we are at. So it would actually make sense. You hit this area right here, on Bitcoin. And you still have like what on Ethereum Bitcoin chart, you still have like 20% up to go. This one is like 10% down. So yeah, you can still see that there is a place and room to do a nice healthy alt season run, or a healthy Bitcoin Ethereum run. Still you have a lot of spot. So even though the times are getting tougher and tougher, there still are opportunities out there, and I don't think we should still be okay for at least a couple of weeks, if not a month, right? Or before we start seeing a little bit of signals on which kind of direction we will choose to go to, right? So there's still gonna be some, still gonna be something good. What reaction do you expect for BTC at 52k? Yeah, that's okay. That's a hard question, because right now, due to the weekly close that I'm like, let's just put it that way, right? There's a reason why I yelled short up here, right? Because let's just say, if it gets to fill the short, depends on the weekly close, right? If I get a weekly close like this on a swing point of Bitcoin, I'm mostly gonna expect 45k to 33k, right? So what I'm mostly expecting from this short is this two profit takes, right? This would be my go-to spots for this current price action case. But obviously, you need to take in account that yes, Bitcoin and crypto has a lot of hype, and I'm not gonna make this sort of a claims before I'm actually getting some sort of a confirmation. But right now, a weekly, you could say confirmation. It's a pretty strong confirmation, right? But you don't have exact point that you're gonna go down here. But I'm definitely, let's just say, I'm expecting it in this case. I'm definitely expecting it, because we did something for the first time, and usually when you do something on weekly on Bitcoin, it usually does resonate loudly. And currently, as you can see, this is exactly playing out as it was imagined, just minus the point that it didn't feel you, or should I say, it didn't feel me, sadly, right? So I'm probably already seeing from what I'm seeing right here, if it starts dropping underneath this area, which we are going into it quite rapidly, I'm probably gonna have to go for a second round. I'm probably gonna have to search for a second round of our short, sadly. But I don't want to be one of those guys who call bear markets too quickly, because then you receive all the hate for no apparent reason. And even if that is to proven at the end of the day, that proves to be top, you still don't exactly have any glory. People still hate you. So I'm just trading charts as they show me, right? So currently I'm not 100% on bear market yet, so I'm not gonna say bear market, but you definitely have good chances, right? You definitely have increased chances of going down that you had before. So if before you had 80 to 20%, now you're looking more at like 60 to 40, or even 50-50. Honestly, the weekly is really strong close, to be honest. The weekly is really, but again, you didn't have two weekly closes underneath there, right? So if you had two weekly closes underneath that, it would be an entirely different story. But it was also only one, so you still have some chances of benefit of the doubt. But if you had like two weekly closes underneath there, then I would be like 70-30 or something like that. I would be quite high on percentages that you're going down. But yeah, you always have to, you don't always get what you want, David. You gotta have to take compromises in life, and yeah, that is important that you take these opportunities, because you have to protect your portfolio. You obviously have to, right? So if you're now pretty deep in Ethereum, obviously you're having super fine time because it's going up. But imagine, right? You're super deep in Ethereum, but you also have a short on BTC open, right? So you got a nice long on Ethereum and you got a nice short on Bitcoin. It's a perfect hedge, So once Ethereum finally switches around, the Bitcoin is going to cover all of your extra losses that you're going to provide, or I should say missed profits that you're going to provide with Ethereum, or you're going to get with Ethereum, right? So it's a perfect hedge in this kind of situation. So I'm really, sometimes you really ask yourself, are they doing this? I should say the big boys, are they doing this intentionally, right? Running one up and running the other one down so they can have perfect hedges. I mean, it could potentially be true, right? But yeah, that's, again, going in probably a little bit too deep when it comes to, the whole situation, how trading works and everything. As obviously trading right now in crypto is like above $2 trillion. So I don't presume it's any easy. I mean, it's not easy exactly to manipulate anything anymore, right? Except we were talking a little bit about the small shit coins. Okay, so let's check right now let's check Cake USDT. Let me see what's Cake. So yeah, Funny thing is, not Cake, but on the previous stream we talked about Fine token, right? I think I was talking about. Wait, did I mention the Fine token? Do you remember? Or not about? I think it was about Mr. Beast. I think it was a token listing. It was about Mr. Beast. Like, I'm not sure if I mentioned that on stream or not. Don't hold me by a word. But the thing is, it's actually pretty funny because I said we have to play. We have to play. What's the coin called? Shit. Wait, BUCD. Yeah. So the coin was called Fine. Yeah, the coin was called Fine, right? So I said that we have to play Fine token, but completely forgotten Bake. So Bake is definitely the number one token when it comes to BSC chain, right? When it comes to NFTs. And yeah, so even though they were launching Fine token and Binance is supporting it with Mr. Beast being a investor or something. I don't know if Mr. Beast is an investor or it's its own chain or what the fuck, right? He actually said he actually pumped the shit out of Bake token as well, right? But fuck it, I totally slipped my face. I probably should have played both of them, right? Fine and Bake. But when we are looking at Bake right now, definitely you had a pretty nice run up. Let me see daily. Yeah, because you had such a fast run up, you're not actually bearish until you start dropping underneath on daily, right? Because on 4 hourly, you're turning bearish already, right? But, you know, we all know that daily is the king still. So what I would do is I would wait. You close underneath those. You have a bounce, rebounds, you sell it somewhere around here. So you're not going to catch the top, but you're probably going to catch about the same price that you currently are at. So if you're holding, you're going to catch around here and then sell your tokens, and then it's probably going to dump further. So you could still use this as an opportunity to have a little long here if it starts turning around. Same thing, right? Have a little long here because it could potentially be a gain of 50%. So speaking of Bake, okay, then let's go on Cake. Probably the same, right? BSUD. Okay, Cake turning around as well, giving us some mixed signals. So definitely losing an area on a 4 hourly. And what I'm seeing here is quite a steep drop. Well, it's not that steep, 23%. Wait, so we're looking at here, we're already here, 25%. Wait, let me check on daily. Yeah, about 25%. It's not too problematic, but you're actually losing an area here, yeah. So you have, I'm gonna say, you got high chances of tagging this. Then, yeah, got about pretty decent amount of chances of tagging this after losing this area, because what you have done, right? That was your bullish reaction. Sorry, that was your bullish bounce, right? You did a bullish bounce, but you failed it. You didn't break the high, and now you're losing the area from where you previously bounced for a bullish bounce. And now you're gonna go, and if you do 2 candles underneath this is already a bad sign, right? This is already a bad sign. So yeah, possibly you want to hold this area, which right now it's looking a little bit green. We'll see. If it doesn't, right, you're most likely gonna retrace all the way down to here to like $27, which in this case, if I look at it from daily, this is a pretty good buy spot. You know, a little buy spot right here. You smashed it, and then you take it to the top, but then you obviously have to sell it. Yeah, that's like 44% from the top, from the bottom up. Not bad trade. Actually, sign this one in, Arnaud. Sign this one in. I mean, write it down. What I mean, Arnaud, sorry.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, write it down. So this one is pretty good. Actually, we're already here. Let's check also BNB then. We'll check in the BSC things. Oh, Jesus, BNB took... So we actually had a trade running on BNB. Yeah, okay, so BNB is still fine. We have a trade running from here, I think. Something like this, right? I think that was the area, right? That we had a trade running. I think we made a video about it. So you gotta hold this area, right? This area right now for the continuation. If you start dropping underneath this area, it's gonna be a trouble. Trouble. As you know how it is or not. We don't like troubles. So let's hope that alts still perform rather well, or there's gonna be trouble. Hopefully not. But yeah, let me see BNB on daily actually. Yeah, BNB is pretty defined when it comes to daily. BNB is gonna be one of those coins that in the next bear run I'm gonna be feeling it a lot together with Arnaud. Am I right, Arnaud?
Yeah, of course.
We're gonna be feeling those BNBs left and right in the bear market. Starting off here, boys and girls. This is gonna be our first buy zone, and obviously we're gonna take profits because we've seen it. We're seeing it to go a lot lower in the bear market. I mean, you know, but where it's really gonna get hot, it's gonna get when it's gonna go under $100. Then this is gonna start the real buying area. So we're gonna start there. So I'm gonna slowly start scaling into BNB from there, and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna actually wait for the, you know, whole to get a little bit of a positive bull signs, or should I say, you know, retracement, or you know, just early signs of reversal. And once those early signs of reversal hit in, if it's under $100, I'll start buying a lot of it. To be honest, I mean, I really see BNB going far. I mean, Binance, when it comes to marketing and pushing their coin and everything, Binance is the number one. Crypto probably. Jesus Christ, they're so good when it comes to that. They're just so good. So I do think the BNB has a very bright future ahead of it. But first, it has to die like Ethereum did back in the past, you know. Imagine BNB just going down to like 20, 50 bucks, something like that, you know, really dropping a lot. And then being like Ethereum is, right? Ethereum went to like $80 and then look at it, boom, 3K. Now, imagine BNB going to like, you know, that price and then boom, like $1,000 or something like that. That'd be pretty epic in the next boom run, yeah. Pretty epic. But then I guess enough about dreaming, because you know how it is. So yeah, BNB already bouncing. Let me see. Bouncing. We touch our area? Bouncing. Yeah. So yeah, it has to hold this area. For us to bounce. So yeah, I mean, for us to be still remain bullish, it's gonna be, if it starts slipping a little bit under, it's not immediately gonna be over because we are on 4 hour. But even on daily, if you see, you don't want to go too deep, right? That would be pretty much like 570 would be the maximum I would go for deepness, right? So I wouldn't want to go underneath that, to be honest. Okay, yeah. Did you... Oh, Classic David, I didn't front run you. I'm still waiting for 60k. Yeah, I don't... shit. Wait, you're still waiting for 60k? Oh, yeah, 60k, yeah. Yeah. It's probably not happening, Classic, you know? Like after a price action like this, you probably should already be moving stop loss, you know. So right now I do think the trade is already invalid, to be honest, because you're too close to the profit take, right? You can already see you have a predefined price action and you can easily move your stop loss. You can easily do it, right? So I mean, it's not a safe trade anymore, and I like the safe trades, right? So yeah, we got front run, you and me both, man. You and me both. What about Litecoin? Wait, Litecoin, are you ready? Arnaud, I haven't checked Litecoin.
Yeah, it pumped a bit.
It did? Okay, so it's my Bittrex chart is gonna look good. Is it gonna look good, Arnaud? Or else I'm not gonna click it, man. Oh, look at this, man. Fuck yeah, bro. Like, fuck me. Like, that's what I'm talking about, guys. That, holy shit, this is gonna be the best trade. It's gonna be so good. I can't believe it. Look at that, with half weight there almost. I mean, half weight there. I mean, from the bottom up, it was like, wait, how much was from the bottom up again? 300%, right? Shit. So now we only got, what, 70%. Nice. Yeah, nice. That's what I'm saying. Look at that. No, that's a masterpiece if I ever took one. That can really be a good trade, guys. This is really gonna probably span out into a pretty good trade. I mean, it has all the things that a good trade should consist of. You know, patterns like this in the past, holding price action, you know, not even going for that new low, even though it wouldn't be wrong to go for a new low here. You know, targets are really, really far away, and you know, just overall it looks good. Can't say nothing about it, man. This is probably gonna be one of the best trades we ever took in this channel. Litecoin USDT, yep, and it's breaking over the top. Expected. Wait, let me see Bittrex again. Probably has a bigger, yeah. Okay, breaking over the all-time high. Let me go a little bit on smaller time frame to see. Yep. Well, we definitely don't want to reject now here and go under, you know. Definitely don't want to do that. That would be bad. But even though if we do that, we can still scale up on Bitcoin against the Bitcoin pairing, right? That's the chart I was observing before, it was mostly Bitcoin pairing chart. So, you know, yes, essentially Bitcoin could go all the way down to 30K and Litecoin could still go up against Bitcoin, but that doesn't mean you would make more USD value, right? Essentially, you would only make more Bitcoins, but that's sort of the plan for that trade, you know? Some people don't want to sell Bitcoins, they just want to multiply them and they don't care. So about the actual dollar price, and that's exactly the trade for them. But yeah, probably gonna be one of the best ones for sure. Okay, TRX USDT. Let me see TRX. So that's probably not a good chart. Yep. Let me see if there's another chart with a little bit more history again. Bittrex maybe. Bittrex. You can trust on Bittrex having the deal for you. Daily. Let me go on daily. Oh, it's actually all-time high anyways. I mean, despite the first candle being obviously fake, right? Oh boy. Huh, TRX not looking very fresh. TRX actually looks way worse than TRX. I mean, honestly, TRX looks like I would short. Okay, so it's not quite ready on weekly, but on daily it's definitely right. So it's kind of a same retest that we were aiming for on Bitcoin, right? Again that you would here be still missed for a little bit, right? So you can see you would still be missed for a tiny bit if you were shorting, and then you would have to aim for this, right? You would aim for this point right here, and that would be the key point, because this one is not yet so bearish on Bitcoin. Then bearish on weekly, so you could still have to break this before you could potentially, you know, go for that 35%. So you would have to aim for, I mean, you can still, the area is a little bit wide, it's between these two. Yeah. So there's a reason why you first bounce here, right? So that was the area to hold for bullishness, but now rejecting you here, it's actually quite bad, right? So yeah, slipping already under this, taking your first profit target here, and then breaking this area would definitely result in being again on 6 to 5 cents. 6 to 5 cents. So yeah, why is ETH going down? Was it corrected? Well, that's a good question. I mean, that's a little bit of a funny question, Ron, because ETH did only but went up. You know, just why is ETH going down? I mean, it's not going down that bad. I mean, if you barely had any pullback, what's that, like $200? Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad. You know, it's not even 10%. So why is it going down? Like I said, right? It's hit our first one, but it's still not bearish. It's still not bearish. Still not bearish. You can still go up on ETH and maintain the bullishness. So yeah, don't worry. You can still hold on ETH for sure. You can still hold it. Then the first bad sign would be if you start going underneath this, and then, you know, as you scale it above the time frames, you can see where the bearish points are. But you know, it's not that bad, right? I mean, you know, it's nothing scary yet. The only scary part here is Bitcoin. That's the only problem that we currently have in crypto. You can see most of the other stuff is very bullish still. So there's not a lot to talk about. But maybe, you know, you can use this opportunity to get some good fills. Let me see what is up with XRP. Actually, let me check XRP. XRP USD. Wait, am I stupid? XRP. Oh yeah, I'm stupid. Bam. Oh shit, that's bad. Yeah, XRP went quite deep. Oh wait. So yeah, okay, XRP again still has to hold this area, and we're all Gucci. Yeah, okay, so XRP is a little bit more bearish. We lost this. So yeah, this is again something that you could short. Classic David. And you see it would still work out. So I guess the moral of the story is classic, you know, the only one that lost the short was Doge. So the only one that was problematic, the only one that probably lost the short was Doge, right? Everything else was just moving through. I mean, everything else was rejecting at the right areas, but not the Doge, man. You know, you can't mess with Elon Musk, same as on Tesla, right? Let me see how Tesla is doing. Look at that. Or not, look at that masterpiece, huh? Rejection on point, long on point. Look, that has to be done on stream. We had to do this on stream, did we? 29. That was in March, right? We had to 23rd.
Yeah, what's Monday? So.
This has to be done on stream, because I don't know why else would I do 2 lines. And look at that,
Yeah,
right? Master long, bam, and no, wait, shit, no, it's actually kind of looking bad. Tesla. So you went down. Wait, let me actually see this on weekly. Yeah, you did lose something. Yeah, here. Yeah. Tesla not going. Tesla is gonna go. Wait, this. No, we lost this. Okay, we haven't lost this yet, but if we do lost this, yeah, we're gonna hit this again. And then we'll see what happens. Probably gonna reject here or something, go even further down after this price action. But yeah, your money. What do you mean, Dashan? What do you mean your money? But it's a down 43k. Well, like it's not sure yet. You know, it's right here, bro. Like, you know, if you oops, where am I? I got it over here. If you start losing this area, then yes, 43k is probably gonna come. You're right. I mean, 44k, 40 around this area. You know, it's probably gonna come. Hopefully, I'm not too greedy on this area because it does some like. But you know, the reasoning why I haven't put in on top of this candle because it's already tested here technically, right? So I don't want to go for a tested area, and especially when we tested it here, we didn't gain any levels. You know, we didn't gain any of these main levels. So it means is that liquidity probably hasn't reset itself here. So I'm gonna aim for the lower part of the candles, right, to get that sniper entry, right, boom, right in. But yeah, it's not confirmed yet that it's going here, right? So far it's holding this area still, so you know, still. Koti, ADA Africa coin, what? Okay, so we got Koti, yes, let me check Koti, USDT, boom. Weekly. Oh shit, Koti is looking terrible a little bit. Wait, holding this, holding that. Yeah, still same shit. If you want Koti right now, it's the long spot right here. You're actually in the market smash territory. Firstly tested level right now. You're actually in the market smash territory. And it's super important that it holds this area. Actually, the area can be a little bit fatter because you can retest all the way down to here. So yeah. This has to be hold. If you don't hold, you're gonna break this, and goodbye Koti it goes, right? Goodbye it goes. So yeah, this is a key area now. If you hold this, retest this again, break it. If you break it, you go. If you don't break it, you're gonna come back here a little bounce and gonna go straight down again. So this is gonna be pretty much very two clear scenarios. You have again predefined stop loss, right? Let me see how much if you were doing for something like this, 14%, you know, a little bit more than we like to have for our stop loss, but then let me see the profit take. It's still 2R, you know, it is still 2R, and if you go to the top 64%, it's not too bad. We definitely taken worse trades in the past, so it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Classic David, there is a correlation between maker pumps and sudden steep drops in market. Maker pumps means people are over leveraged and liquidation consequently force market drop. See maker. Okay, let me check maker then. Yeah, maker USDT. Let me check that. So you saying that the maker pumps market dumps? 15th of April and 24th. Well, I'm not sure. Right, so what now if I go on 15th of April? I mean, market didn't really dump on 15, right? I mean, to be honest, and then 22nd. I mean, it did dump on 22nd, but maker dumped on 22nd as well, right? Shit, maker is $5,000. I can't believe it, dude. God damn. Shit, man. I mean, I still remember trading it down here. I had no idea it actually went to 5,000. God damn, look at that. We had some good trades on this one. Wow. Well, this one, there's not much I can say. This is pretty much exactly the same as Ethereum, right? Not much to say. This is still very bullish. So if you're thinking that if the maker pumps and the market dumps, then goddamn, man, then this is not a good news. This is not good news at all. So what are you saying? ADA Africa lol coin ADA, but what do you mean the Cardano is not an Africa coin? Is it? Cardano is African? You know that or not? Did you know that? Oh wait, we did talk about ADA last time. Wait, was it Bittrex again? Because better charts? Yes, well it's Bittrex. Look at the power of this area, right? I mean, it's still, look at that. So this was shown way back. How long back was that? Like almost 2 months back. And look, still, it barely held the area, right? Even though it peaked and everything, it barely held the area. And because it held, again, it touched the line. That's just how these areas work so nicely sometimes in crypto, right? So now I can just extend it over. And again, it's exactly the same thing. You hold this one, you're gonna go up, right? And this is the point. But now it's getting to the point where it's looking like it's very similar to Bitcoin, right? You're not breaking it and you're not doing it, but at least on weekly, the point is of this area, because you lost this one on the Bitcoin, you didn't on ADA, right? Cardano. You never lost the swing point, right? Even though you peaked underneath it, you never had a close underneath, right? So yeah, I mean, it definitely has, it's looking poor, same as Bitcoin at the moment, right? But you still haven't lost the areas, so that for them, it's still not a good time to sell Cardano. Still not, right? So you can still pretty much be filled above here. But yeah, I still remember it on the Bittrex, right? Look at that, boom, sniper, bam. But yeah, this still can go, you know. So so far it's pretty good. ADA is from Switzerland, so yeah, I knew ADA probably wasn't African, but I know Asia is pretty big on Cardano, so I'm not too sure, man. I'm not too sure. So yeah, but Cardano doing still pretty good. You know, you got nothing to worry about yet. So even though you might feeling down on Bitcoin, you still have some salvation here, right here, man. Bitcoin Cash refill 800 USDT. By the way, so you don't like TRX long 1 cent? Wait, 10 cents. TRX. Wait, let me check TRX again. You know, yeah, I've forgotten about it now. Wait, TRX USDT. Wait, where was that? Didn't I just do it on one chart? Oh, okay. Wait, was this chart that we were done before? Probably. Where's the long? But yeah, that's a good. Yeah, that's a reaction you could definitely expect from. But the only problem is you have a TRX. You know, like you can fail this, right? It is. You know, I'm not gonna say that this is 100% trade. Well, retro is 27% and the stop loss is like 11. Yeah, it is. It is still acceptable trade. It is still acceptable trade. It's not definitely not a super good trade. Like, don't expect that, right? But it's not a bad trade, right? I mean, you did lose this area. Now it came up. You know, you rejected it. It would be a pretty good short, same as Bitcoin, right? But now you're going back down. So let's just say, you know, you most likely are gonna have a reaction here, but I'm not expecting anything big from how this price action is unveiling, right? But if you go on weekly, it's not that bad yet, right? But even though you did have a little bit of a close on weekly as well, right? So yeah, I'm not gonna hate it, you know. I'm not gonna hate it, classic, you know. I'm not gonna hate it. It's still profitable. I still think it's profitable with the R and everything. So yeah, Bitcoin Cash. Let's see, Bitcoin Cash. Bam. Wait, no, again, wrong chart. Bittrex. I guess Bittrex is gonna be our charts from now on. Yep, Bittrex looking good, man. Looking good. That was a good trade, right? Ended up being a super good trade, and I do think we did make a video about this. So the first profit target has been hit, right? If I'm not mistaken. The second one then 75% of 8. So what do you say now? A refill on Bitcoin Cash on $800? No. You definitely don't want to go to $800 now. Nope. No siree. Let me check the area from the right. Yep. Yeah, definitely don't want to go to $800. And if you go, it's not a refill spot. Not a refill spot at all. You got to make a move on, you know. You're getting stuck in this area for a little bit long, to be honest. You know, you got to make a move and break out and prove some bullishness. So yeah, it's not really a refill area. So, I mean, if you wish to play, you know, if you wish to play dangerously, then it is. But you know that I don't like to play those games. Also, let's see how our precious Zek is doing. Zcash. Which Poloniex, I think, was the chart. Oh yeah, Zcash. Let's go, Zcash. Let's go. This one is stretching out, but it was a beautiful call, like you said, Classic David. It was a beautiful call. Going in hot for that first one, 100%. Let's go. Let's go. Oops. Let's go. We're getting impatient in crypto, right? You see, crypto makes you impatient. You're making too much profits. Wait, let me see. So yeah, Bitcoin Cash refill not, but Zcash still good. But again, Zcash. Wait, actually, do we have a refill on Zcash? I didn't even check. No, Zcash same thing. No refills. No refills at all. So Vio says, do you think the BTC breakdown has something to do with gold doing kind of well last days? No. I'm saying it's not gold, man. It was expected. Like if you watched the last stream, we expected this to happen. So it wasn't exact. So I'm not gonna say that because of gold, right? But we were expecting this to kind of crash down. Wait, is this the right one? I mean, is gold doing that well? Nope, it's still not above the high, so nope. Wait, let me check gold. Is that even the right chart? Where's gold? Here we go. Yeah, I knew that wasn't the right chart. Oh yeah, gold hit our area. Look at that, man. That took me a while. Bam. So it held. The area held, my boys. The area held. So now the gold is not doing that well. Still not doing that well. I performantly, like I'm gonna tell you, I thought the gold would be doing a lot better, because if you remember, I mean, we've been on gold since early last year. As far as last year, that was the point where we said, if you break this, you go into bull market on gold, and then you did go, right? You did go on a nice bull market, but you almost break the high a little bit, and then you're already back down again. So frankly, in a year you didn't do much. So I'm not even gonna say the gold is doing well, because that's definitely not the case. You're not doing amazingly well at gold at all. So yeah, the pullback on Bitcoin is definitely not due to the gold being currently quote unquote doing well, right? Not at all. Whoa, I traded back in the day, so I'm not really sure, but did you trade back in the days with Cardano? Is that Cardano? Because yeah, Cardano is pretty old indeed. Coffee or tea? No, I don't even know. Is coffee a coin? Yeah, tea. Oh wait, T-chain. It actually is. What the fuck? What the fuck is this, Arnaud? Some coin called T-chain. It's absolutely mooning from December.
How many percent again?
400%. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell even is this coin? This coin looks fake as shit. Jesus Christ. Oh, you mean Maker? Oh, yeah. We traded that shit back in the day, and now it's suddenly $5,000. Holy shit! And I actually had. I mean, I think I was even farming with Maker at one farm. I don't know. It was sushi maybe. I don't know, Maker, or I was farming. Were they the guys who had the farm on their website? I actually know. I know I was farming somewhere with Maker, and now it's like $5,000. But yeah, what is this coin, man? This coin looks fake as shit. Only Bittrex and 400%. But is there a coffee coin as well? Nope. I'm actually shocked that there's not a coffee coin. How is there not a coffee coin? What the fuck? Guys, can you check 1 inch? Sure. 1 inch. 1 inch token. Funny thing is, I saw one dude getting totally wrecked on 1 inch. Have you seen that, Arnold? One dude, he was buying sushi. No, wait, he was buying something. I don't remember what it was. There was a picture going around, right? He was buying something, and 1 inch, 1 inch is the platform that usually searches for the best possible solution where it would be the cheapest to get you buy-in, right? So what 1 inch did, he wanted to buy $80,000 of something, right? So he's inputted into 1 inch everything he wanted to buy, and he clicked it, and 1 inch thought it would be the best idea to buy it through the sushi pool, which had like, I don't know, $100 of liquidity in, right? So okay. the dude ended up being wrecked for like $79,000 or something like that, right? Because he pushed the price so much of that thing because it went through the sushi pool. But yeah, I mean, so far, 1 inch refunded him, so at least that story has a good ending. Yeah, But still, I mean, $80,000 down. Holy shit, I was waiting for $7 to $8. Yeah. So right now, yeah, sushi. I remember. Okay, it hit our area back already. Looking pretty good. I mean, it did make all-time high. Now it's time to break it. Yeah, so far I can extend this area, man. Still, it's the same kind of area. Okay, so right now it can be 7 seconds, actually. I could move it all the way to up here. So that would be actually the new one. Because you kind of want to maintain that. You don't want to go underneath this anymore, You definitely don't want to go underneath this. So yeah, still possibility of, of 80, like you said, $80,000. That's 80 from $7 to $8, not $80,000. Yeah, $7 to $8. Sorry about that. I still have a good possibility of, yeah. Any cycle predictions, like I don't like to lie. I don't like to give out this cycle prediction. I don't like to do predictions to begin with, because predictions is mostly how people get wrecked, right? And let's just say the cycle is gonna change. Right now, you definitely have a lot of people who are calling bear on Twitter, and again, a lot of them are wrong, But if you look at it from that, sooner or later, one of them is going to be right. And that one of them that's going to be right, he's going to play it absolutely perfectly, because he will have the biggest luck in his world at the moment, and then he will play it absolutely perfectly. And that guy will suddenly gain 50,000 followers, and he's going to be an influencer, and everybody's going to listen for him for trades. And, the chances are of him making that same prediction again in the future are probably less than winning a lotto. Right? So that's probably the thing. That's why I don't like to make those predictions, because most of the time they're going to be wrong. But, when you have a chart like this, like, I don't know right now that 1 inch is going to go to $8. I don't know that, right? The one thing I know is that Binge has a chance to go to $8.50 if it doesn't drop underneath this. If it drops underneath this, then I'm 100% sure it doesn't have that chance until it comes the next cycle, right? Let's just say in that kind of case for this coin, you will have to have another cycle for it to happen, And so far, you have chances of going to $8, but if you go underneath that area, bam, you're not going to have that chance for some time, right? And that's the thing. And you don't want to be prediction. You want to limit them as much as you can to knowledge, and then do you have some sort of a certainties. And obviously doing that, you will not hit the tops and you will not hit the bottoms, but you will be pretty damn close sometimes, right? Or you're going to be like, what is that? So yeah, sometimes you're going to be like 20% off the bottom, right? Or even 30%. Fuck it. But at least, you're not going to miss big runs, because essentially you will say, oh, look at this. I got to sell my old 1 inch here, and then it still scales for another, 200, 300%. And yeah, you should change your approach to trading a little bit, right? And yeah, I definitely sold a lot of the positions early too quick before we had that bull confirmation, because me, guys, I had so many coins. I had so many cheap coins that I was accumulating just classic trades. I accumulated so many coins, right? At such a cheap prices that today it would be ludicrous, right? I mean, would have a lot of, let's just say, tens of millions, right? But the problem is, back then we didn't know it was bull yet, so I was just doing trading as I always did it. I did that exact same kind of trading through the whole bear, and it worked well, and I did the same one when I still thought it was bear, and it still was good, right? So there was no point of changing my strategy at that time, right? But then once, we went over that 12K, and the rebuy came in at 10.5K, the whole thing's a little bit changed, right? Then I started diversifying my strategy a little bit different, and stretching out my profit targets more, and keeping a little bit more for that last third or last moonshot profit targets, right? But I'm definitely no god when it comes to this shit. I sold a lot of good shit cheap, which you could say right now. It's easy to say now, because now, wow, how did you not expect a bull market? Well, fuck, man. You can never expect a bull market. I could, yeah, cool, I could have predicted it, right? But if it didn't work out, I would be totally wrecked, right? So you always gotta look at from two different perspectives, right? If BTC keeps declining to 44K as it might, Bitcoin Cash will most likely revisit $800 area, and I don't think it'll stop. It's, classic David, yeah, but it's not a safe trade anymore, It's not a safe trade at that point. If it hits the $800 area right now, it's not something that I would just throw my money at. You know, I wouldn't be super happy about the trade. And you know, I mostly like to keep my trades as safe as possible. So that one, if you already have a position of Bitcoin Cash, I would definitely not add to it there. Let's put it that way. I would not add to a position there, right? I don't see a point from the high time frame perspective. 44k BTC will cause again a bit of a panic in general, but it might be the only daily wick for altcoins. You know, that could be taken. Yeah, it could be only, let's just say, quote unquote, daily week for altcoins for a limited duration, because altcoins will not go on forever without Bitcoin. Sooner or later, they're gonna be pulled back. So if Bitcoin turns bearish, you know, altcoins will sooner or later follow him. And there's going to be a massive panic and sell-offs and all of that, right? Do not expect that Bitcoin is just going to go 45k or something and it's just going to chill underneath there and start dropping and altcoins will all push up as nothing has changed, right? Sooner or later, the panic will set in across the all markets and the sell-offs will happen. Because why will happen? Because a lot of the old whales now think the market is overstretched, and like if you ever had a conversation with a whale right now, or an old whale, or somebody that's been around in crypto, it's like he's saying, hey, well, this can't go on for long enough. I mean, this can go on for long, right? I mean, this is gonna be done soon, and this is what I'm saying, right? Those are the kind of people that have the most money in crypto, and as far as you're gonna get that first panic drop shit, a lot of those people will sell because they will say, well, I told you it's almost over. I told you this can't go on forever, right? And you know, it can, and those people are holding a lot of liquidity. So if they start selling, there's going to be a massive panic, and if the massive panic comes in, then you turn the whole thing bearish, and that's how sort of you end up on a bearish situation, right? So yeah, I wouldn't say that Bitcoin is gonna go that. If Bitcoin goes that kind of low, that alts will move far, right? They definitely will have their own pump period, because cash does not go from Bitcoin to outside, right? Cash does not flow from Bitcoin to just cash and then nothing else, because Bitcoin always flows from Bitcoin to alt and then it goes outside, right? So yeah, alts will have their own party. Probably ETH will have their own party. But once that party is over, it's gonna drop hard, and you'll see, right? We're gonna be blessed if we will even have a chance to get a short on Doge. Boy, that short on Doge, which sure does sound nice. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It does definitely sound very nice. I can't even stop thinking about it. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Oh my god, this could scale. Where we already... Oh, so 1 cent. 1 cent is 98%. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit, there's so much money to be made on this coin, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is absolutely crazy, bro. Like, I just don't see a scenario when this is not happening. I don't understand. Like, Doge has to hit these levels. And it seems crazy because it's 99% or 98%. But shit, Doge has to hit these levels, dude. It's like, what the fuck? It's even 7 cents seems crazy and it's 86%, but like, Doge is completely useless coin. It has to be turned to these levels. I don't know. Actually, like, this seems like, now that I'm watching, it seems like kind of crazy. But fuck me, man, if I wouldn't be aiming this levels with Doge. If I had a short on it, right? Fuck me. Definitely sounds like a good trade, you know. Let me check again Bittrex. Let me check again Bittrex. So yeah, this was 2014. Okay, but it never pumped as hard as it did now, did it? That would be, yeah. I mean, at least 80% is at least happening on Bitcoin. I mean, that has to happen. Yeah, that has to happen, right? So at least here we see, then depends on what the price of Bitcoin is going to be, right? Like, I like, exactly, if I have, damn, how this shit so high, like, exactly, I don't understand how this shit is so high priced, man. I made a lot of money shorting from 32 cents before the rebound. Oh yeah, so I mean, the rebound was helped a lot by Elon, let's be honest, right? You made it, wait, you shorted around here, okay. But I'm saying, man, this is gonna be probably one of the best shorts you can get in the markets. at the end of the bull market, right? Let's be honest, this is probably gonna be one of the best shorts, one of the most safest ones too, because as people realize this shit is so useless, it's just gonna dump straight to hell. So yeah, I mean, the Binance at 50x futures, like, it's not one of those coins that you want to do high leverage risk, because it's too much. It has too much volatility, and it's super dangerous. You can see one tweet from Elon Musk and you're liquidated, bam, you know. So definitely don't see a point doing that. But you know, it's opportunity for a really good short that you could potentially hold for a year even. You know, you could see this going on for a year at least. So yeah. So if the funding is going to be negative, right, in this case positive, you don't want to be holding a high leverage short, because the funding will eat your profits away. But if it's going to be negative because people are going to be longing it from the other side, then you're going to be making a lot of money on your shorts with even funding, right? So yeah, could be a pretty good trade. Okay guys, let's wrap it up here. We've been streaming for about an hour. I guess we had another great stream. You guys asked good questions, and Bitcoin just keeps on crashing on our heads as we were doing this. Almost at the area already. I guess it's going to be hitting in the next couple of hours. We'll see. But yeah, thank you for joining again, guys, right? I mean, we will be seeing each other on 11th of May. Yeah, basically 11th of May in 1 week. And then we'll see what Bitcoin has in store for us. No, it's definitely, so far right now, only pullbacks it seems. So yeah, what do you say, Arnaud? We see then?
Yeah, take care of you guys. See you next.
Let's hope we survive, right? So I'm definitely gonna have a challenge now doing the videos. I mean, because right now it's not sort of a time and area where I would be calling longs. So I'm definitely gonna have an issue doing that, and it's too early to call shorts. So yeah, you know. So we'll see. I gotta think of something what could be a smart opportunities for videos. Maybe for that I'll probably do a video on that cake and bake. You know, at least those seems kind of good for those, you know, long-term areas. I'm gonna focus more on long-term areas, not on these short-term ones. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. See you then next week. Take care. Bye.